time. All right. I was thinking about doing the July messages, but I think I'm just going to do a collective July and then pre-record the individual signs. So, hey, if you're coming on live, hey, if you're catching this on the replay, just shuffling through the 3 decks I'm gonna use, and we're gonna get it. I don't know, y'all. How y'all been feeling? I've been feeling a little meh. I've been feeling okay, not so meh. Cause like, can we get into it? Right? Like, get your life together, girl. In the Caribbean, but I still feel like maybe it's because of all the changes. Like this flew out. I'm gonna keep it, baby. I'm just trying to. It's not officially started yet, but I guess Spirit say yes, it is. Revival. That might be the thing. It's like just coming back from something. I feel like I need to go get some bug spray, y'all. I'm getting bit up out here. My blood too sweet, darling. My blood too sweet. Um, yeah, it's like let's do a collective July energy reading. It's coming up for the collective this month because baby, ooh, baby, I feel like a lot of good things are happening, but I feel like it's still that same initial Phoenix energy, fire magic, transformation, rebirth, major changes, chaos magic. I feel like that's what it is. I feel like it's really like the you know how they say you should be transforming anxiousness into excitement, and it's better if you steer your fearful or anxious energy towards excitement because it's not a far leap, but it is because it's kind of like on the same wavelength, but it's going in 2 different directions. One is higher vibrational, one's lower vibrational. And so I think that's going to be everybody's test right now. It's like you need to be thinking in terms of if you're starting something new instead of worst case scenario drilling. And y'all, this is a message for me, baby. This is for me. So if it resonates, you feel free to put that in your back pocket, okay? But this idea, like, you need to do a reframe or shift. You know, did y'all see that thing that Kiki Palmer was saying? Like, she's like, I just reframe it. Like, doing the reframe has been, like such a transformational thing in my life to transform. And y'all let me know if the mic is working because it's super noisy. We're like right off the main road. There's a lot going on, so I hope you guys can hear me. Let me know in the chitted at if y'all can hear me. But oftentimes we're just one thought away, just one adjustment away, one shift away from like changing our perspective, changing how we feel, changing how we approach something, change a shift in mindset. And so I really feel like this is what July is. July is bringing a lot of nice new energy, bringing forth a lot of the things we prayed for, but it's also about reframing how you're going to approach it because we're approaching these new things that are coming up like they're old things that came up for us that we lost, that didn't work out, that, flopped or we failed. And it's not a failure, it's a lesson. But I think people are like, please take me off the lessons learned list. You're never getting off, baby, unless you're getting off this roller coaster and you're still going to be there. We have the Two of Swords, okay, is the first card out. This is again like being of two minds, needing to be like, no, don't be in the energy of like indecision or not making a decision. And if you're going to make a decision, lean towards thinking of it in a way that supports your overall vision. Isn't this wonderful? It's all going to work out. You see, look at this shit. You got the, hey, welcome in. You got the Five of Swords, okay? The Two of Swords and the Five of Swords. For me, this is like, baby, get your mind right. You see, like, these are just passing thoughts, clouds. Allow them to dissipate, allow them to keep moving on. Don't get stuck on worst case scenario drilling, because this is also self sabotage, y'all. This is like there are a few clouds in the sky and you're running like there's a major storm on the way, but it's your mind conjuring up these things. You got the Wheel of Fortune, but your fortune is currently changing. And I saw another thing online that was like saying when you're about to shift, your old identity is like hanging on for dear life. So it begins to try to talk you out of the new exciting opportunities that are coming up, the shifts, the new paradigms that you're entering, because it requires its death, right? This phoenix energy, right? It's like it requires something to die for you to be reborn, right? You have to say goodbye to an old chapter. You have to say goodbye to an old job. You have to say goodbye to an old living environment, an old friend group. And your inner identity is afraid and is trying to preserve you. And yes, y'all hit the like button as y'all come in. Is trying to preserve itself in a sense of like survival. Like, no, I'm trying to keep you safe. We don't know anything about that. We don't know what's going to happen with that. So we need to make sure that we're safe. And isn't the familiar better than nothing? No, it's not. Go get what's yours. You need to clear your mind, King of Swords. You need to get clear. Get your mind right. All is mind. You can get everything you wished for right this second, all at once. And you can still lose it because you're worst case scenario driven. You're preparing for the worst. You're not embodying the person who has all of those things. And so your old identity is going to say, we don't have things like this. We don't have experiences like this. We don't belong in these rooms. We don't belong in these spaces. Yes, you do. Shit. You see that? This is a false sense of imprisonment. This is a false sense of limitation. These are our own self limiting beliefs. And sometimes that is our addiction. You are addicted to survival mode, but it's not your fault. It's because that's what you've been in for so long, right? But the wheel is turning. So as a collective, we're 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 clearing the debris. So don't be afraid when you see cards like this, right? Like everybody's just like, bitch, pull pull the Nine of Cups, pull the Ten of Cups, pull this, pull that. But these other cards are not anything to be scared of. You don't have to be afraid of the Tower. The Tower's coming to shift you, right? We didn't get the Tower yet, but I'm just saying, right? We got the Hermit that flew out. This is a 9 year. This is the 9 card. This is telling you that things are coming to an end, and where you're going, you might have to go alone, and there's nothing wrong with that. You're on your way to find your people. You're on your way to find your right environment. You're on your way to find what works for you. And sometimes what's holding us back is you're waiting on folks to go with you or to give you the okay or to tell you, like, yeah, that is a good idea. You have to trust yourself in this cycle. Okay. We got the sun, baby. Yes. Yes. This is all about good things coming, good things um, growing. This is about personal growth and development. This is about expansion, baby. Yes. Okay. These are the things that are coming up in yes. Come on with the stability. Four of Wands. Some of y'all might be starting a new business or pouring into a new business. You might be starting a new cycle. This is also about happy home life, happy marriages, happy and content marriages. This is about bringing in a sense of peace into your life. Okay, having something worth celebrating, celebrating these stabilizing actions you have taken, and that all comes off the heels of staying in discernment and self-reflection when the wheel turns for you? How are you showing up when the wheel is starting to turn in your favor, right? Look at that bottom of the deck, Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands, new beginning, pulling something from the world formless into the world of form, a gift being given to you from the universe. And this might be the intuitive nudge, the okay from spirit to go take a leap of faith, because wands are actions, okay? Take action on that idea, take action on that thought, do it with your whole chest, step out into the world. And then you have judgment beneath that. That's you making a final decision. And the magician reverse, you need to know you are the magician, that you can, that even though you might feel like, I don't have enough to start this thing, I don't have, start where you are, grow where you are planted. You don't need to go move somewhere to make it happen, because everywhere you go, there you are. Go be in your I amness wherever you are, and then show up in your full capacity. Come on, baby. Come on. Look at that. We got revival. I love this, because this is like feeling like all is lost all around you. And then getting this also feels like, like that ace energy of like something coming from out of nowhere, right? Coming out of the world formless into the world of form, and getting that much needed sense of replenishment, rejuvenation, revival. But before we get into that, we're going to pull some of these cards. I love that Phoenix was at the bottom. We're keeping it. We're keeping it. Because I think this is a rebirth chapter for a lot of folks. I think this is a time of rebirth. This is a time of shifting. This is a time of like something drastically might be changing in your life. And honor the call. Okay? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, baby. Look, you have determined. It's not can you, it's will you. Make a decision. Come on now. Come on. You got sky energy. Let's get it, baby. Mental alchemy, okay? Go into the darkness. Go into your mind's eye. Co-create from that cosmic force within you, from that God source energy within you. 90-some% of the universe is darkness, okay? Hey. Okay? Go within, manifest, and then step outside of yourself, come back reborn with a new mindset, and take the and divine inspired action after you've been given the divine inspired thought, right? Higher perspective, clarity. And there's a lot of things kind of about like getting your mind right, right? Because look, you had the Two of Swords, baby. You had the Five of Swords. And then you had the King of Swords. It's telling you, get your mind right. When you start acting from a space of, I sit in the driver's seat of my life. I am the sovereign being and the sovereign ruler of my own life. You make decisions from a different space and a different attitude and a different energy. All right? And then come through with the road opener, Lord Ganesh energy. Okay? The path is being cleared. Don't you now start throwing blocks on the road, throwing up the roadblocks, baby. Come on now. Now when spirit done cleared the way for you, come on. What's at the bottom of the deck? And that's on period. As above, so below. Perform the miracles of the one thing. Some of y'all need to go read the Emerald Tablets and go study that. Okay? May all obscurity flee from you, baby. Okay? As you embody being the performer of the miracles of the one thing. Okay? Because as above, so below. Okay? Veritable and most true and most certain. Okay? This is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. As within, so without. As above, so below. Don't let this matrix and Caesar's world convince you that you are powerless. Okay? Cleansing. For me, this is going to be like a mindset cleanse. Cleanse your feed. Cleanse your social media. What's showing up in your timeline? Cleanse that shit out. This is when, we just got past the summer equinox, right? Treat it like a spring equinox, spring cleaning. Do your summer cleaning, okay? Treat your life like you're the CEO of it. In this quarter, start making your moves. Start sifting out and trimming the fat and cutting off the dead weight. You know what I'm saying? Look, didn't I say go into the, come on now, cosmos, baby, cosmos. Going into the expansiveness within, right? What's the myth about the God who, like, if you look down his throat you could see the whole universe? That's the energy you need to be in, knowing that you have the expansiveness of the entire universe within you. Okay, let July be expansive, but also, and also remember, like, we have like 27 weeks left in this year, right? Or something like that, give or take. What do you want to do with it? How do you want to show up in it? What do you have planned for it? What do you have that you're looking forward to? And if you don't have anything, now might be a good time to start making some assessments. How did the first half year how did the first half of this year go for you? And did you like it? So do more of what was working, do less of what wasn't, and start to implement some new things and test it out and see how that works out, right? Now, gratitude. Come on. The language of the universe. Mm. Messages. You might be getting a lot of communication. Check your emails. Be diligent about the messages that are coming in, because there's important communication. Look at the miracles. Look at the miracles. If y'all don't come get this energy, I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay? That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Baby, we be needing a miracle. Pendulum. Knowing that whatever you're doing is creating a ripple effect in the world. Study universal law. Understand what your position is, what where your true power lies, and how you can maneuver through energies, whether they be challenging or whether they're beautiful, right? Go into the silence, baby. Retreat. This is a 9 year. You should be up in your hermit energy. And we did pull the hermit card. Where is it? Because I got all these cards all mishmashed up in here now. Okay? This is about spiritual solitude. This is about uh, going within. This is about trusting your voice, trusting your relationship to source. Okay? It's okay to go out into the world and go see how other people experience and love source and interact with source. But you have to know, like you know for yourself, what your relationship to source is. Okay? Ooh, baby, the patience. May we be granted the patience. Ooh, I love this at the bottom of this deck, right beneath the other card I put up. 0 point energy. We're gonna end on this card, okay? Making something out of nothing. Energy is all around you. Come on now, this is the magician, okay? Pulling from the world formless into the world of form. I love that. I love that. So that's our quick collective message. I hope y'all are getting up with yourself. I hope you don't allow yourself to talk yourself out of the blessings you're being given. Because I feel like for some of us, I know I can speak for myself personally, the things I've been praying for are showing up, and now and instead of receiving it in the fullness of gratitude, um, greeting it with nervous energy or fear energy. And it's like, this is part of the stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Sometimes we only make that applicable to um, we only make it applicable to worst case scenarios. We're very driven by worst case scenario drills, like, oh well, stay ready, so I'm got to get ready. So I'm in a worst case scenario drill, so I'm ready for whatever happens. And it's like, no, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Luck is when preparation meets opportunity, right? So stay prepared to be the one who can not only receive but hold all of the things you ask for, all of the blessings that you want to come into your life. Because if you don't have the discipline to keep it, baby, what's the point of getting it if you're just going to lose it? If you're just going to push it away with both hands, okay? So stay discerning, my loves. Stay in your power. Keep your mind right. And when you find that the moment you become aware that you are not on the right trajectory of a thought, and you're following a domino effect of one negative thought to one fear thought to one worst case scenario drill, when you become aware of like, oh, wait, hold on, I'm like following the wrong line of thought, stop yourself in your track and pivot. Take yourself somewhere else. You have to remember, it's very important for us to remember, especially in this 9 year when we are trying to end things that no longer serve us, that you have the choice, that you're the director, and all of your thoughts are actors on the stage. And you can tell them to get the fuck off the stage. You can tell them to get off the stage, to exit stage left, and invite a new thought onto the stage. You are the director, okay? This is your movie, this is your show. So make sure that you are seated, make sure that it's you seated on the throne of your crown, right? Make sure you're really present in your own crown chakra energy. That we got that sky card. This is the mental magic. This is the mental alchemy. Alchemize, okay? Transform that fear thought into an exciting thought. What if it all goes right? What if it all works out? What if it turns out better than I expect? What if I meet all the right people? What if, even if it's very challenging, I still come out on the other side better, sharper, stronger for it? Even if going through it makes me feel weaker, not as smart, not as good. We have to remain the alchemist. That's another recommendation I'm going to make. You might want to read The Alchemist for the first time if you haven't, or reread it if you've read it already, because there's a word in there, baby. And sometimes we need to reiterate it. And sometimes we will take away something when we revisit lessons that taught us, books that gave us wonderful lessons. Sometimes rereading it or rewatching an inspirational film speaks to us differently the first, like as if we're watching it for the first time, because you're in a different space in your life. And there's a lesson, and it comes with a multitude of lessons. And there might be one in there that's more prominent and relevant to what you're going through right now. So, baby, go listen to Neville Goddard, How Abdullah Taught the Law. Neville Goddard, How Abdullah Taught the Law. I'm about to get up off of here and listen to it my damn self, okay? It's always what you say. Manifest, manifest, manifest. And also be present. Be okay with wherever you are, and be the alchemist. Be a spiritual alchemist. Be a mental alchemist of your own life. Because it's very easy to slip into I'm not in charge, there's nothing I can do about it, and to get into a defeatist attitude. But we are in July, baby. We're fresh into this new season. We're fresh into this new month. We're fresh into the second half of this year. And let's really capitalize on it. Let's really put ourselves in the driver's seat and start being the embodiment of the person who has all the things that we want for ourselves. Let's be the change we would wish to see in our lives and in our surroundings, in our community, in our world. Okay, but it starts with you and your immediate surroundings. Take care of your mental health right now. Okay, my loves. So with that, I'm out of here. It's been 24 minutes. I'm wishing you mad love and many blessings. You count, you matter, you are important, you are seen, you are heard, you are worthy, you are deserving, you are magic. Baby, go get up in it. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Later.